Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this channel. I am thrilled to have you join me today because I have another entertaining and educational story to share with you. This isn't just any story, it's designed to help you improve your English skills while enjoying yourself. What is the goal of this video? The goal of this video is to help you enhance your listening skills. If you're also interested in improving your pronunciation and speaking, you can practice shadowing with me. What is shadowing? Shadowing is an effective technique for improving your English pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. It's quite straightforward. Here's how to do it. 1. First, listen to the story carefully. Pay attention to how I pronounce each word and my speech patterns. 2. Next, listen again while reading the text on the screen. This helps you connect written words with their sounds. 3. Finally, repeat after me. Try to match my pronunciation, speed, and tone. Feel free to pause the video after each sentence to practice speaking out loud. So, if you're ready for a challenge, listen attentively and repeat along with me after each sentence. Don't hesitate to speak out loud. Practice makes perfect. What is today's story about? Today's story is about a woman named Maya. She's been invited to give a presentation at an important conference. Although she's well prepared, she's extremely nervous about public speaking. Everything seems organized until a series of unexpected events challenges her confidence. What do you think happens to her? Does she overcome her fears, or does something unexpected throw her off track? You'll discover shortly. Remember, this is primarily a listening and speaking exercise, so I encourage you to listen carefully and repeat after me if you want to practice shadowing. At the end of the video, we'll review key vocabulary and phrases from the story, so be sure to stay until the end. Are you ready? Let's begin. Maya's story. I wake up with butterflies in my stomach. Today is the day, my presentation at the annual digital marketing conference. I've been preparing for weeks, but I'm still nervous. Public speaking has always been my biggest fear. I check my phone. 7:30 a.m. The conference starts at 10 a.m. and my presentation is scheduled for 11:15 a.m. I have plenty of time, but I want to arrive early to set up and calm my nerves. After a quick shower, I get dressed in my carefully selected outfit, a navy blue suit that I bought specifically for this occasion. I look professional, but I don't feel confident yet. You can do this, Maya, I tell myself in the mirror. You know this material better than anyone. I check my bag one more time. Laptop, charger, presenter remote, backup USB drive with my slides, business cards, and a bottle of water. Everything is there. I grab a quick breakfast, just a banana and a cup of coffee. I can't eat much when I'm nervous. Then I call a rideshare to take me to the conference center. During the ride, I review my notes and take deep breaths. The driver notices my anxious expression. Big day? He asks. Yes, I reply. I'm giving a presentation at a conference. Ah, public speaking, he nods. I used to be terrified of that too. My trick was to imagine everyone in the audience as friendly puppies. I laugh. Friendly puppies? I'll try that, thanks. I arrive at the conference center at 9:15 a.m. Perfect timing. It's a massive glass building in the center of downtown. I walk through the revolving doors and follow the signs to the registration desk. Good morning, greets a woman with a conference badge. Name, please. Maya Chen. I'm one of the speakers today. Her face lights up. Oh, Miss Chen, we're looking forward to your presentation on digital marketing trends. Here's your speaker badge and Sarah will show you to the preparation room. Sarah, a young assistant, leads me down a hallway to a quiet room where speakers can prepare. There are a few other presenters there reviewing their materials or chatting quietly. I set up my laptop and connect it to the available monitor to review my slides one last time. Everything looks good. I take a sip of water and continue practicing my opening lines under my breath. At 10:45 a.m., Sarah returns. Ms. Chen, would you like to see the stage now? We can test your presentation on the main system. Yes, please, I say, gathering my things. My heart is beating faster now. The main hall is enormous, with seating for at least 500 people. It's starting to fill up with attendees on their coffee break. Sarah leads me to the stage and introduces me to the technical team. Let's connect your laptop and make sure everything works properly, says a technician. I hand him my laptop and watch anxiously as he connects it to the system. He clicks to open my presentation, but nothing happens. He tries again, still nothing. That's strange, he says, frowning. Let me try something else. My stomach tightens. What's going on? After a few minutes of troubleshoot, he turns to me with an apologetic expression. I'm sorry, but it seems there's a compatibility issue with your presentation software in our system. I feel panic rising. What does that mean? Can we fix it? Do you have a backup of your presentation? Yes, on my USB drive. I quickly hand it to him. He plugs it in and tries to open the files, but the same problem occurs. My carefully designed slides with animations and videos won't load properly. We have about 20 minutes before your presentation, the technician says. We have two options. We can try to rebuild your presentation using our standard software, or you can present without slides. Present without slides? My mind races. All my data, charts, and visual examples gone. How can I possibly do this? Sarah notices my distress. Take a deep breath, Miss Chen. What do you need right now? I close my eyes for a moment. I need a whiteboard or flip chart, some markers, and 5 minutes to rethink my approach. We can do that, she says confidently. While the technical team continues trying to fix the issue, Sarah brings me a large flip chart and colorful markers. I sit in a corner of the stage and quickly sketch out the main points of my presentation, simplified versions of my most important charts and key statistics. It's not perfect, but it's something. At 11:10 a.m., the session chair approaches me. We're ready to begin in 5 minutes. How are you doing? I'll manage, I say, trying to sound more confident than I feel. I'll be presenting with a flip chart instead of slides. Sometimes the old school methods work best, he says with an encouraging smile. The audience will appreciate your flexibility. I take one final deep breath and remember what the driver said. Imagine everyone as friendly puppies. I almost laugh out loud. At 11:15 a.m., the chair introduces me to enthusiastic applause. I walk onto the stage, flip chart in hand. Good morning, everyone, I begin. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Technology had other plans for my carefully prepared slides, so we're going back to basics. A ripple of understanding laughter goes through the audience. I feel myself relaxing slightly. But you know what? Marketing isn't really about fancy presentations. It's about connecting with people and sharing valuable insights. So let's focus on that. I turn to my first flip chart page and begin explaining the latest digital marketing trends, drawing additional diagrams as I speak. Without slides to read from, I find myself making more eye contact with the audience, engaging with them directly. To my surprise, people are nodding, taking notes, and seem genuinely interested. Some even come up to ask questions during my impromptu drawing demonstrations. By the end of my 45-minute presentation, I've used up all the pages on the flip chart, and my fingers are stained with marker ink. But I feel exhilarated rather than exhausted. The applause is warm and genuine. During the Q&A session, I received thoughtful questions that show people were truly engaged with the content, not just the visual elements. Afterward, as I'm gathering my things, a woman approaches me. "That was the best presentation of the conference so far," she says. "I'm the editor of Marketing Today magazine. Would you be interested in writing an article for us based on your talk?" I'm stunned. "I'd be honored," I reply, handing her my business card. "Great. And one more thing. We're planning a webinar series. Would you consider being one of our guest speakers?" I find myself nodding without hesitation. I'd love to. As I leave the conference center that afternoon, I call my friend Layla. "How did it go?" she asks anxiously. "Technical disaster, professional triumph," I laugh. "I had to ditch my slides and use a flip chart." "What? No way! Were you terrified?" Actually, it was the best thing that could have happened. It made me focus on connecting with the audience instead of reading bullet points. And guess what? I've been invited to write for a magazine and speak at a webinar. Maya, that's amazing. So you conquered your fear of public speaking. I think I did more than that, I reply. I realize that authentic communication matters more than perfect preparation. Sometimes the obstacles end up showing us a better way forward. That night, as I update my resume to include my new speaking engagement, I add another note. Experienced in adaptive presentation techniques. It makes me smile. Sometimes our greatest strengths emerge from our most challenging moments. Language takeaway. Now let's examine some useful phrases and vocabulary from Maya's story that you can use in professional and everyday situations. 1. Useful phrases for professional settings. Butterflies in my stomach. This idiom describes the nervous feeling you get before an important event. Example: before my job interview, I had butterflies in my stomach all morning. Repeat after me. Butterflies in my stomach. Technical team. The group of people responsible for managing equipment and technology at an event. Example: the technical team helped set up the microphones and projectors. Repeat after me. Technical team. 2. Common words for business situations. Conference. A large meeting where people gather to discuss ideas or share information about a particular topic. Example: the annual technology conference attracts thousands of professionals. Repeat after me. Conference. Presentation. A formal talk where someone explains ideas or information to an audience. Example: her presentation included charts and videos to explain the new strategy. Repeat after me. Presentation. Compatibility issue. A problem that occurs when two systems or pieces of software cannot work together properly. Example: we experienced compatibility issues when trying to open the file on an older computer. Repeat after me. Compatibility issue. Flip chart. A large pad of paper on a stand used for writing or drawing during presentations. Example: the trainer used a flip chart to note down our suggestions. Repeat after me. Flip chart. 3. Actions and feelings. Take a deep breath. To inhale slowly and fully, usually to calm oneself down. Example: before answering the difficult question, I took a deep breath to compose myself. Repeat after me. Take a deep breath. My heart is beating faster. A phrase describing the physical sensation of nervousness or excitement. Example: as I waited for the results, my heart was beating faster than normal. Repeat after me. My heart is beating faster. Panic rising. The feeling of increasing fear or anxiety. Example, I felt panic rising when I realized I'd forgotten my notes. Repeat after me. Panic rising. Engaging with them directly. Interacting or connecting with people in a personal way. Example, instead of reading from slides, the speaker was engaging with the audience directly. Repeat after me. Engaging with them directly. Exhilarated. Feeling very happy, animated, or excited. Example, after completing the marathon, I felt exhilarated despite being tired. Repeat after me. Exhilarated. Practice time. Let's practice some of these phrases together. Repeat after me. Butterflies in my stomach. Technical team. Conference. Presentation. Compatibility issue. Flip chart. Take a deep breath. My heart is beating faster. Panic rising. Engaging with them directly. Exhilarated. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed Maya's story and picked up some useful vocabulary along the way. Remember, you can watch this video multiple times to practice your shadowing. The more you repeat the story, the more natural your pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation will become. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who are also learning English. Don't forget to subscribe for more engaging English practice videos. Before we end, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Like Maya, we often fear the unexpected in life, but sometimes our greatest growth happens when things don't go according to plan. Learning a language is similar. Every challenge is an opportunity to become more flexible and resourceful in your communication skills. Keep practicing, stay persistent, and embrace the journey of learning English with all its surprises and rewards. See you in the next video.